All right. Fucking week after my surgery. Fucking I feel pretty damn good. Fucking I still got some holes in me, so I know I'm not at 100% even though I feel it. Still can't hit the gym. I'll get cleared hopefully for that this week. So, you know, haven't really been able to do too much as far as health-wise and muscle building. And honestly, ate like fucking shit since then. Fucking. So that's why this today I'm gonna talk about like there's this thing I've been seeing going around on the Facebook and the YouTube. It's been around for a while, and I mean, most people I think should know about it, but probably don't now that I'm talking to them. Like where there's a dude lighting a piece of cheese on fire, and one, the real cheese drips, the other cheese turns black. How they put in plastic and some rice and shit like that, so knowing what the fuck you're eating. And I always see these truth commercials about smoking. I see them and hear them, on everywhere. Everybody's all like, let's stop this smoking. Let's stop. What about our youth? What about our youth? Acting like they actually give a shit or something like that. I'm sure they're probably owned by the same companies, but nobody talks about the shit that everyone has direct access to, and that's the food, the shit in your grocery stores, the shit you're feeding your kids. I mean, so I started going down a rabbit hole and looking up and seeing all of this shit. Fucking, there should be just as pissed about cigarette companies as there are about these goddamn food companies. I mean, they're the ones that are supposed to be giving you nutrients and helping us grow and shit like that. They're just as bad as the cigarette companies when it comes down to it, because yet again, it's just a money racket. There's all of these different fillers, you're finding out about, which is extra carbs and shit like that. And a lot of this stuff, like I say, I always fucking complain about all these people with their fucking their victim fucking trophies going on about depression and shit like that, and don't do anything to change their fucking life because they just want this pity party all the time for them, and it's fucking bullshit. But again, I'm gonna fucking try and help out again. And I tell people all the time, your diet has so much to do with the way you think, the way you feel, your energy levels, all of that shit. Now, obviously, I'm gonna fucking be seesawing on this because I do like to eat some shit sometimes. Fucking, I don't think anybody really out there has a strict 100% organic diet or any of that shit. And if you do, you're probably a fucking weirdo or some shit like that, or you got fucking boatloads of cash, or I'd say probably the people that eat the best and probably get the best stuff are like kids that are raised on actual farms, not like commercial farms or shit like that. That's why, there's that saying, like when you see a big football player boy is a good corn-fed boy or some shit like that. And that's probably true. It probably has to do with, they eat fresh, they eat the meat, right? That's right there with none of the bullshit. They get their veggies right off of that. But that's a dying thing, because these big food companies, kind of like I read this one article that these companies can make these certain seeds, and they're bad seeds. They're killing the bees because they pollinate themselves and shit like that. And only specific people are allowed to use these fucking things. And a farm like down the road will fucking do the plain seed dropping, and some of them shits will blow over onto the fucking neighbor's farm or something like that, and the company will find it in their food, and then that fucking mom and pop farm is getting sued, and they're all caught up in court and shit like that, and then boom, they're bankrupt. They lose their farm, they lose their life, and fucking the food company fucking will just come in and buy that one and add more of their fucking steroided up bullshit. But anyways, fucking, I'm gonna go over some of these fillers that are in this bullshit, and some of them I think are good, some of them I think are bad. Extenders are a big thing that they put in these processed food. So like a normal fucking piece of bread that you made yourself, fucking that you leave on a plate, in 2 days, that shit's probably gonna get those fun green spots on it. You buy a loaf of bread at your grocery store. That motherfucker, you put one of them slices of bread down, it's It's just gonna fucking stay there forever. It's gonna have the same spring in it too. It's not gonna crust up like a crouton or shit like that. You know, you're not gonna do the Rocky and throw it out the window for the birds and shit like that and let them eat it because fucking, you know, it doesn't crouton up. You know, that's a word. Binders. Binders are a thing they put in certain meats and fish and shit like that. It adds a texture, so that's just a weird thing that they fucking put in there. The MDM, fucking, which is mechanically deboned something, fucking, and that shit, you know, caused a bunch of mad cow shit. Now, and also here's another thing, fucking, the vegans got the same shit. They think they're fucking doing the high and mighty thing. And, you know, a bunch of them probably are doing the right routes. But some of them fucking food companies that the fucking vegans and shit like that and Morningstar and stuff like that, they're owned by these exact same companies. So they're doing fucking shady shit. You're not fucking doing anything better than the person that's fucking grabbing a pound of ground beef while you're grabbing your fucking Morningstar burgers. You're fucking still contributing to shit. So get off of your fucking high and mighty shit. Okay, this is a funny one. Alestra, way back, had a bunch of friends that worked at a movie theater. Alestra's in tons of shit. They put it in, you know, meat. They put it in cans of shit to fucking preserve it. It's like a fake butter. It's like Whirl for all of the fucking cooks out there. So our buddies work at this theater, and Alestra comes in these huge fuck off jugs. You know, it's the artificial shit you put on popcorn that tastes great. Big warning on the thing. Alestra may cause anal leakage. You really want to be throwing that shit on your stuff, you know, because you know it's gonna be one of them farts that just gonna be wet. So Alestra ain't good. It also doesn't let you digest what it's mixed in with in your body because it just shoots right through your body. That's a big one. What I think are the good binders now, like, you know, and they put in bullshit to make their product bigger. You know, when you buy by weight and shit like that, they just put this shit in there to just get extra fucking money from you. That's the whole point of fucking putting this shit in, is just so you get less of what you actually think you're buying, so they're racking up the money. Like the plastic fillers that they put in rice, you know? Like, it's just to make the bag bigger, so you think you're getting a bigger fucking deal. But I think when you're using, now there's a filler, carrageenina, whatever. That's seaweed. They use that for as one of these fillers to bulk shit up. There's not really nothing bad with seaweed. You know, they're still robbing you because they're just sticking it in there to make it fatter. But it's not really too toxic. Its body's digestible. It has some nutrients in it. Also, the other binders that are like just carbs, like they use oatmeal and shit like that, I don't think those are bad. Yet again, they're still fucking robbing you because they're just sticking it in there to bulk it up. But at least they're sticking in something that your body can fucking digest and goddamn fucking handle. This is the big fucking one that I saw that's a trip. This is 90% of your fast food companies are using this shit. And these words I'm gonna fuck up. You know, it's cellulose. When you are eating fast food, you are getting cellulose in no matter what you're doing. Any fucking fast food. Any of those chains. And what that shit is, it's fucking wood. It's wood. It's hamster bedding. That's what you're fucking eating. Like, there's like 30% of that shit in fucking fast food shit. You're eating fucking wood. You're fucking beaver. On top of that, they use this beaver fucking organ. So they just probably figured out, hey, we put some wood in there. Hey, beavers eat wood. There's this fucking gland they use that's right next to their shitter that they use as a bulker too. So you get wood and beaver shit when you're eating fast food. Doesn't that sound fucking tasty? Like, once again, I said, you can't eat strictly good all the time. You know, it's just like anything fucking, you know, you just gotta try and do like 70-30. Try and eat 70% healthier, 30% shitter. If you could do fucking 90-10 and fucking have a good time doing it, do it. You know, it's gut bile is a big thing. It's a big fucking thing what you put through your body. When you're looking at the meat, it's always red. It's always looks like it's just fucking cut right out of that animal. Well, they fucking suck all the air out of that plastic and they shoot in fucking carbon monoxide. That's when you want to fucking kill yourself. You close your garage door and start your car and just let the tunes play. That's how you die. It's carbon monoxide poison. That's what they're shooting in your fucking meat to keep it nice and red. You know, there's tons of other videos out there that are on this shit that are fucking more informative, fucking using better grammar than me and shit like that. But you're watching mine, so fucking you're gonna get this from here, and maybe you'll listen to me more than them assholes, because some of them are so fucking boring. I sourced all of these things. I did some research on this one. Aspartame, everybody knows that's the fake sugar. That shit fucking, that's not good for you at all. Another fucking poisonous one that's really a big deal, and I fucking love strawberries, and everything that's fucking processed that fucking says strawberry flavored or strawberry has red dye 40 in it, and that's like the worst of the dyes. Apparently in the UK, it's actually illegal. They're not even allowed to use this dye in their foods in some places over in the UK, and they actually use real strawberries. I would actually kind of prefer that, you know. They say you eat with your eyes most of the time, which is true, but that's fancy fucking shit, all right? I don't need my food to be fucking pretty colors to fucking want to eat it. It's just got to be fucking real. I don't care. Fucking, I love my bangs. There it comes in all different kinds of flavors. Shit's clear all the time. Maybe they put something in there to make it clear, but it doesn't come in the color like, hey, get me the red Gatorade, get me the green one. You know, that's how we drank shit back in fucking when I was a teenager with the soda. Get me the blue one. You'd mention the color. And it was never actually the thing that was fucking in it. Less ingredients is better when you look at the ingredients. If it's a fucking laundry list, it's probably got tons of bullshit in it. So the less ingredients, the better if you're trying to eat that shit. Another filler that I really don't have a problem with too much, sometimes they use insects. And, some people, animals are just the next step of fucking bugs, just fucking bigger. I don't really mind the insects as a filler too much. I'd rather fucking you put some bugs to fill my food up than some fucking crazy chemicals. That's just me. I'd rather have things that are, either plants are alive, animals are alive, insects are alive. I'd rather have you use things that are from the earth than shit that's made with somebody in a gas mask with fucking gloves up to their arms and fucking a goddamn chem suit. That's fucking creature things, But you're never gonna fucking be able to eat organic completely. But nowadays, there's so much shit that's popping up, and with the internet out there and more resources, the food corporations are the fucking worst. All right, nobody bats an eye at them. Fucking, it's the cigarette companies people are pissed at. It's the prescription companies that are pissed at. The food companies, they're every single human being is consuming them. Only certain people are consuming tobacco. Only, certain people are taking prescriptions. But everybody has to fucking eat. So fucking need to get some fucking straighten this shit the fuck out, So try and eat a little better. Maybe that'll cure your depression. Eat less sugar. Sugar sucks. Sugar sucks so fucking much. Makes you fat as fuck, makes you lazy, fucking lethargic and shit like that. Just fuck off with the sugar, Drink more water, you want that clear skin. I said that last time. So fucking A. Just, there's some tips. Write some shit down. Less ingredients is better. If it's made by a human, it's better for you than fucking thrown from a frozen thing into a fryer or whatever. Yeah, and it'll make your shits better too. Hey, thanks for fucking watching. Hit the subscribe button. Fucking follow this shit. That's how we get it out there. Share it with your friends. Put it on your page. And I'm on all other social media shits. Instagram, fucking Twitter, the Facebook. I try and put different shit on them, but they're all kind of linked together. Share the damn thing, please. All right, that's how you get it out there, and you know, just keep it going. I'll have some fucking merch soon. I said that last time, but this time I fucking mean it. And I'll be putting out maybe a second show. I start throwing little shits out there, but usually everything's always released on a Monday. So thanks. The fuck out of here.